Howdy, family gamers, the Begin here, back on Genderl's Mama Show. And they're both probably online because it's an idea session for HOYOverse. Or more or less for the Genshin side because I can't say anything about Honkai, because I don't play it often. But I did try on my computer because I tried to record, but it would not record on my computer. I think my computer's stupid. But my point at. Talk about that at a different time. But anyway, this is going to be the ideas for Genshin. So HOYOverse can use these ideas and put them in the bloody game. Because some of the ideas that we've talked about in the past need to be put in. And we're going to be using the new event as the piece that's saying you can do it because you already did it. Which we'll explain momentarily. So, if you're enjoying it, let's go and the rest of the show. He'll go get like kicks fast and let's show off some of these ideas, right? And you're also hearing some commentary from here, Chevelle Gamer.
Hi guys.
If you're interested in the amateur reward, which is adults on channel, it's Young Air, Jump Air, folks.
So are you jogging?
Thanks. And now, some of the ideas that I want to talk about is, we talked about this one in the past, some, like, I want us to be able to take over our town, to, you know, or an abandoned town that we can just convert into our own little mini town / village. Because right off the bat, if you guys know this game, the teapot has a lot of restrictions.
Yes.
Which, it sucks, but I understand because technically it's supposed to be a teapot. You're not supposed to make a whole entire world in it. You know, I've seen some people do it. Which I'm like,
Somehow.
Hey, I don't know. I'm out on that one. But, back to the point though, I would like it so if we as the players could take over the ruins of Conria. Which, remember, that place has been completely destroyed. From what we've heard in the lore, and, you know, from what we see and all. So I think us as the opposite sibling and of the, not of the Bisor, but the ones we play as, we should be able to take over Conria and rebuild it in the shape of our vision.
Which is a cool idea.
Right, we like, an example right now is, we've already come to 5 of the nations so far. We're going to Nation 6 not too long away. I think we should be getting over the Natlan probably around midsummer. Maybe fall at a push. Yeah, I'd say fall. But, back to the point though, it is something that would be a really cool thing that, like, you know, with all these things we collect, like, think about this, folks. If we go into my backpack, look at all the bloody items I do. And these are not from events, they're from everything. But you can't use how they have them because you always get restricted like crazy. It's like, you can't set it all up. It's just, no. It's that simple. You just can't. Which is why I think you should put the ruins of Conria, which apparently, if we go on the map, let's hit over leeway. And apparently, the ruins of Conria is right in this area somewhere. That's from what I understand. Like, where my cursor is, that's where it is at the time being, from what I understand. Or either as, like, the portal to it, or something like that. A little weird. But minor. I think we should take all the ruins, and we get, and, like, I know some people are like, oh, but we don't know how to, like, you know, use the mechanics and all. Like, I understand that. Just have some prefab stuff in this pop, so it's like makes it look like a normal town. You don't do anything special. But for the people that have more of the artistic style when it comes to building, let them run wild.
Absolutely. Like, I wouldn't say like Minecraft, but similar. Obviously not block by block, like a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
Whereas you could actually use a jigsaw puzzle mechanic with it.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean there. Why do I remember
so
that?
You know me, folks, I like my jigsaws. Say if you have like a blueprint for a barber shop, for example.
Yep.
You could have pieces that can go together in any way and you've just got to come up with a design for it. Like your own personal jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah. I can see that.
That way you're not doing all the build. Specify what it wants it to look like, what material it should be built of.
Yeah, like
and
it
just say building it. Let's just say it takes in game about a day, 2 days max to build.
Yeah.
Depending on the materials. If it's common like apple wood or I don't know what the names are in this game, or
birch or pine,
birch, yeah. Then it's easy. But if it's something like bright wood or that, what's that wood in the Desert Dragoon?
Hold on, I'm gonna do it. Give me that. Yep.
It's a really hard one that
I think it's
the nuts grow from.
The mountain date wood, I believe it's called.
That's it. If it's made out of them because it's scarce of material, a few more days.
Yeah, I can see that. Now, I just had an idea because of what you just said there. When it's being built, if you have units that are more builder-style characters, like, example, Kave. He's an architect. Like, granted, I don't have Kave on my account, but if you have him, he gives you a boost for building the stuff quicker.
Where's my... Absolutely.
And, like Navia, for example, she can give a boost as well because she does have her, Aspiandarusa.
Again, I don't have her.
Yeah, I do. But that's the point, though. She can help boost it, and, like... Now, here's the thing, though. We're getting more and more units that have unique jobs. For one, Shiori. She's a fashion designer.
That'll be easy enough. She's already got a job.
Easy. Another one, Shavrush. She works for guards type deal. Same thing with Gaming. Charlotte. She's in the news press. Risley. He's, a warden, more or less.
Yeah, be a good town sheriff.
Yep. Yeah, just punch him in the face. That'd be hilarious. Actually, who would be a better sheriff? Risley or Sino?
Oh, who'd be a boss and who'd be the deputy?
I think, honestly, but I'll be honest, and don't scream at me, folks, I think Risley would be boss. Even though Sino would not completely agree.
Oh.
But, like, it would be cool because, like, these characters have certain characteristics that would be really beneficial because we have all these characters. You can't put them all up in your teapot. Your maximum you put in each teapot layout is 8 units. That's it. And I'm almost been tapped out on all my areas. Granted, the only one I've done that many is Fontaine. But I think I'm mostly just doing what I do. Like right now, we're almost 70 units in the game. Which is insane. So having it so that we can have like a little town, like you can see like here, take this event here. They can easily do this. Like have it so it's not like loaded up all the time. Like you have to come to a barrier. Like have a wall around it. So it doesn't like take up so much resource with the loading. You know, it could cause issues. But imagine... Oh, there's a lag. Ah! But have it so that there's like these things you set up. And make it look like an actual town that thrives. Because right now, folks... This system here, they can easily put in for the main game itself. And I'm not playing this right now, folks. That's not right now. I'm running all my stuff in it. But, you see right there that we have our handy little book. This could work for managing your city. And this is just a shop, remember that. Well, imagine having this shop, for example, that you can buy potions that you can actually use in the game. Like,
oh, Dragoon, what's that character who's good at management? Is it Ayato?
No. You're thinking, thinking continuing on Ningguang.
Well, they could be in charge of management of the like books and what have you.
Yeah, continuing on, definitely Ningguang, definitely, bank hands down. I won't even think twice about her.
Yeah, but let's put Ganyu on holiday for a year.
Yeah, because you have to take some leave anyway. Hey, don't blame me, folks. Blame Aether. He's with Ganyu, so. But back to the point, though. I'm sorry, I had to. The big point is, they already show that you can do it. And now this feature here with cultivating, they can accelerate the time. Why don't we have this for the plants in our teapots?
Absolutely.
Well, it would just take you more if you want to get those accelerated a little bit. Because seriously, it gets annoying when you gotta wait 2 days. I don't really do it anymore nowadays. But I would love to see this stuff come in. Because imagine having your own town that would stop making you income. And like, yeah, say you have like, so for my example, I have 7.5 million on my character for revenue. Or my money I can use for the... That's it!
What?
I have an idea. You know how technically I know a lot of people wouldn't want to use their own Mora, like because like for my example, if I just go to like level up on my units, I have about 5.5 million, which ain't a lot.
Hmm.
Right? Now,
Right.
picture this. Say we don't use our own Mora. We'll just use this Mora instead. Like its own sub-Mora, so to speak.
Right.
Or, ooh, that could work too. Like, once we get the Gnosis back, we get the power to make Mora. But the only thing is, you can't use that Mora for ascending characters and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Per se. Because that would be a little broken. Only a little bit.
Plus, I have a feeling that Rex Lapis would be very furious.
He can't do shit, he's retired! I'll be a smartass. But, back to the point though, you see there they have a currency, aka it's more still, because we don't have access to it ourselves.
Which sucks.
It does suck, but imagine this in the city system, that you make Mora from there, but you have to kick in the Coolpaw Valley. You could technically use that to upgrade your buildings, upgrade your jobs, upgrade all stuff that's in the city to unlock newer stuff. It'd be kind of like that one map we did in Minecraft. Remember that one that like it was like a upgrade sim?
Yeah.
That was every time you got enough money, you upgrade something or bought something. Something like that. And then in turn, once you get everything all fully upgraded, per se, the game would open the shops up so you can buy stuff. So, for example, if you have a library...
kind of like that you do in Assassin's Creed 2.
Yes! Perfect example. Thank you.
Yes, I mean, you have to use your own money for that, but the example of that is you upgrade areas, it gives you more stuff. So if you was to upgrade the artisan shop, you get more paintings or maps.
Or if you upgrade the bank, it will increase your bank amount that you can save up per time you go to visit.
Exactly.
That I should have realized that was a system in that one. I don't know how it's on my brain. But, back to the big point is, having this in the game here, they already have it. You can see it right here. It's from this event. This is from the newest event. Well, technically they did have it kind of before, during that other monster event. The one I had to run that little shop.
Yeah.
But this one I think is a little more flushed out compared to the other one. Because technically I didn't take part in it, you took it and part it for me. So I can't really say much about it because I didn't really take part in it, sadly.
I can't remember which one that is.
It's the one with Reza and found out about his mom and dad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
that was a good one.
But to the point though, they have this here. Imagine we're in our own city that you like see like, oh, you start gaining money all the time. Like it doesn't need to be like this way. You need to do cycles. You don't need to do that. No. But have it so that we can accumulate currency, like say every day in game. I mean, literally in game time. So like if you skip a full day, like that, it would accumulate that much over that time. That type of deal. And of course, the characters that would be working at those jobs would benefit off it as well. And I know what I would definitely get out of working is Jean. That woman works way too bloody much.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to think who works
And
more.
Again, I didn't get Mika yet.
Still? Bloody hell.
And I'm running out of time.
Yeah, how many more days is it for these games anyway? 12 days. Yikes. But, have it so we can upgrade it so we have a whole city and you can decorate the way you want, or leave it as bug standard. Because at one point, say, okay, we get to the point that we unlock the generators. And I know some people are like, generators, what are you talking about? They have power? No. Wrong type of generators. The generators I'm talking about is that it would, over time, it's similar to like the resin system. That's why it goes by a generator. It generates resin over time. So instead of being resin, Habitat generates either like atoms more you can use, XP books, Genesis crystals, Primo gems, stuff like that. Cause like, but it'll be slow. It won't be like, fast. But you would still be able to gain away because technically if you are a free-to-play player and you don't put time in the game, folks, you can never get access to Genesis crystals. Unless you buy a Welkin or one of the bundles. That's just how it is.
Speaking of which, that renewed this time.
What renewed?
One of the Adventurers packs in
oh yeah,
in the store for free.
I think I already picked it up, I think. But, if they could do that, and, like, this would be really good because, like, for example, for the library, for the XP books, normally if you put any of the characters, which I think to make it more smart-ish, is that only the characters you own in the NPCs, like, you've actually done quests with them, talked to them, and like that, you can invite them to live in your town.
Mm-hmm.
And with the characters, it goes off your friendship. Like, for example, let's just do for a quick example right now. Like, let's take my newest character I got in my arsenal, Fury. She has 0 friendship right now. And if saying you ask her, she says she would like to, but she can't right now because she has to take care of the shop, aka her cousin's shop, But if you go back, say when she gets to like maybe friendship 3 or 4 or maybe 5, maybe. Go on, move.
You've got to help her find a place to work.
Right. Well, she'll ask she'll send you a message in the mail. Because, we do get letters from them for their birthdays. And it will say, oh, traveler, could you come and see me at my shop? I want to talk to you about that thing you asked me about before. A.K.A. ask her to work in your village. And in turn, you're like, okay, you meet her up at her shop, and you talk to her, and you get her to come over. Like, she tells you that she was able to get someone else to take over for our shop. But she does say, though, she has to come back every so often, which it wouldn't affect the shop either way.
Like people do, they have one of the underlings or subordinates, employees, take over for a bit while they explore or do things.
Exactly. Because, like, this thing... like, that would be a really cool thing. And... the big thing would be, like, for example, like, say we ask Ganyu, oh my god, here we go again, to join your village, and like, for mine's max friendship, she would instantly say she'd go.
Might tease and say, well, give me a day to think about it. Okay, I've thought about it.
Yeah. But that would be really a cool thing, in my opinion. Now, where the hell are you guys? Oh, that way. Oh my god. 6-Finger Joe, seriously, dude? Oh, how are you not dead? Oh, wait, Aquaman. Like, that would be a really cool thing. And then, like, even, like, if you ever played Assassin's Creed 3, they had a system over there similar to Assassin's Creed 2. They could upgrade the town or the village type deal, which I thought was fun. Well, but dude, can you imagine that coming to Genshin? Like, I could see it if they are talking about these ideas. This supposedly they're doing a want the content creator to do something. I'm a content creator. I may not know about game design, but we talk about ideas.
Yeah. Lots of ideas.
Exactly. I think we talked about well over 100 of them. And some of the ideas that we've talked about have come into the game. Which is funny. But, like, have it so that, like, with this idea that you could gain resources from it, like, why not? Because they mentioned in a thing that they want people that know stuff about Minecraft, Roblox. Like, that tells me, hello, this idea here is perfect. Like, of course, they can change it if they have to a certain degree. But, like, I would flip if they had something like this. And this is only one of the ideas we're talking about. We can go on some others because, like, you want to sidetrack myself. Yeah, we're going to be in trouble. Another thing, and this is something I want desperately, is like a date system / OP system. And I know some people say, we want to talk about this. Yes, I have. And what about the kids? Kids, no. They have to be, like, automatically the short style characters, like Dory, Nahida, Chi-Chi, Klee, and so on and so forth. Those short kids, no, you can't date them. That is just wrong. But you can go out, like, with adventures with them, like you would normally, if you want to use those characters.
Yeah.
You can't go date someone, no. That's just, no. I'm sorry, I know Nahida's all 5 years old, but I don't give a shit. She is in the body of a child. She's a kid. So that's a no. But having so the friendship goes up, like, because my Ganyu is, like, as I mentioned earlier, max friendship. I think with reaching the rank 10, there should be a quest that comes unlocked that's, if you want it, which is up to the person too. Like, if you don't want to do it, it doesn't affect anything much. But have a quest that you gotta go meet up with that person. So for my example, Ganyu, we gonna meet up with her at Leeway. And maybe have like Cloud Hair bump in and say, "Oh, such sweet young love," or something like that, because it's typical Cloud Hair. Because, you know, you go talk to Ganyu, and as well as how Ganyu is, he gets a little embarrassed. A little bit. Especially when Cloud Hair's involved.
Yeah.
Especially when she tells the stories when she was a little girl. Even though, oh my god, that little trail you see when it was revealed Cloud Hair in human form, and you saw baby Ganyu, oh, she was so damn adorable. I'm like, bro, she went from adorable to flipping hot. But my point that. Okay. Have it so that we can, you know, like, you know, unlock a new ring, you know, give us the player, like, a little notice, like, you know, the tutorial bit, like, this bit. That it'll say, oh, with doing this, you can now get closer to your favorite companions. And it doesn't matter if you're the male version traveler or the female version traveler. It don't matter. It's who you want to be with, probably fine. And further, you know, and like, here's the thing, like, let's just say, I'm trying to remember from, like, Azure Lane's perspective, because of the thing, it went stranger, to friend, to, what was the other one before the, seemed like awkward crush, or crush, and then, like, you got to the point of, like, lover. And then, in that one, you have the choice to marry that character. Now, I would marry Ganyu in a heartbeat. No one would stop me. But, my point that. Have it so that there's a little phase, like, instead of saying friendship, it goes to a different phase. Like close friend, or, like, maybe close friend, then crush, and then maybe...
Like family?
Like family, yeah, like family, and then, like, say you get, like, a random quest from that character that they want to talk to you, and they kind of give hints that they have a thing for you. And, like, the choices you pick will do, and, like, you don't want to speed through it. Like, I know a lot of people speed through attacks because they gotta do it, because I know them. But, have it so that, you know, read the text, so, like, wait a minute, I might want to really choose carefully. It won't change much of the dialogue. Like, say if you mess up and you say, oh, I don't want to be like that, but you say, oh man, I messed up. You'll get the quest again. It'll give you like that, like there's a second chance type deal. And like, for example, if it wasn't, and I got the opportunity to talk to Ganyu, and she wanted to go out, you'd have like a whole little date scene with they done CGs. Which I will say, having CGR like that would be, ooh, would be nice. I know my hold on, just roaming around. Can't remember what upper this. But imagine, like, going on a date with your favorite character, and then, like, being able to go with them, and that's like, if they add the wings, which I want that badly. But imagine that you get that to happen, and then the cool thing is, like, on the character, like, oh, let me zoom in. Oh, on. Whoops. On. Yeah. On the character, you'll see, like, the ring on their finger. Like, it wouldn't be much to put on the outfit because it'd be just, you know, a ring. It's not major. And I know, like, some people like say, how will we get the rings and all? Well, my idea about that is a domain. Quite literally.
Mm-hmm.
Which, in my opinion, would be kind of cool. Like, we already have a domain for the character.
But you have to find the schematic first.
Ooh, yeah. Well,
If you wanted to design it yourself, I mean.
True.
You can get the materials from it. Or if you just want to find it, it's a special event.
Mm-hmm. And there's like no time limit on it either. You know, you might get, like, say the night you're playing, and you're like, oh, I gotta go to bed, you know, go to sleep. You don't have to, like, instantly go do it. It'll still be there the next day or so. And then you do a whole little quest and, like, have it so that the two characters hug. And like I mentioned before, that is not including Trulin. They are out of the equation. What about 50 gamers? I'm not going to be that isn't wrong. But you can still have like a little quest with them as well, but then we more or less see you as their big brother or big sister type deal. Or if they want, they can even say, like, see you as a parent figure, so to speak.
Yeah.
Like, for example, because I'm the Traveler, I'm Aether, for my example being Nahia, she could look up as Aether as almost like a dad. Type deal. Because we already know the Traveler and their sibling is flipping old. But I would love to have this in, like, when you complete the, you know, getting the wedding ring, you get, like, a whole little cutscene, and, like, it'll actually have your character propose to that other one you want to be with. So, for my example, I'll be Aether, and I'll be proposing to Ganyu. And, like, each character would react differently. Like, automatically, I can figure Ganyu would be shocked / embarrassed. Agree?
Absolutely.
Because I can see that kind of Ganyu.
If it's a new female character, then you don't necessarily have to have, or male character, have to have that option or like a later thing. You don't have to do it all in one day.
Yeah, like, have it for the older units in the game. Like,
first, then bring out the system later.
Exactly. Like, you don't have to put all in right now. I'm not saying that. Like, yeah, I would love that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, because there'll be people out there that'll be getting every single one of them done.
Yeah.
But there is no time limits to the romances.
Exactly.
Or making them your family.
Exactly. Like, and on some options, if you want to do it this way, like, say you want to get the boost for the character, but you don't want to, like, marry them. Damn it, playing off. It could give you an option to say that you think of them as, like, family, like a brother or a sister type deal. Like, for my example, if I want to get, say, you know, that boost up, because I think this boost up should give them a power boost. Oh. Okay, that's the first time I'm seeing a ball-headed tree.
Next on the agenda.
But for that, have it so, like, for example, John Lee, I wouldn't want to be with him personally. Like, I think he's cool and all, but not that way. I would see him more as a friend or a brother type deal, or grand uncle. What the heck? Hold up. What's this? Huh.
What's going on?
I found rock that was weird. I thought it was like something to do, but it's not. Okay. But like, you could say, like, you know, have it so that you think of them as, like, you know, a good time friend / like family, but up to the person as well. Like, for me, all the girls be with Aether, no question. Well, X1 to Trolling. But that would be such a cool feature to have, that you can, like, you know, basically date your favorite character that you have a thing for, excluding kids. And no one came on mind on that one. What the heck? I gotta check that one, that bugging me. You all die now. But another idea that would be a good thing, and is the pity system. That needs to be adjusted. And like, right off the bat, this is a big one I want to talk about before we talk about the pity system in general. The new banner we got. This. They need to change the amount of time for this banner.
Yes.
The same time for the normal type banners is too short. Even though I know some people like saying it's the same time, so what? Well, remember, on these ones, it's technically 2 characters they can choose from. Like, for example, right here, Chiori or Ito. And then if you win the 50-50, you get them. If not, you get the guarantee for the next character. Yada yada. But when it comes to this bloody one, I will admit, I got lucky. I got Albedo. I got lucky.
Finally, after all these years.
Yeah, all this 84 years. I'm sorry. But I got lucky. I think they should change the time instead of being 3 weeks.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Okay, why did you guys just spawn like that? To being a full pack. Instead of being like the normal 3 weeks for the banner, make it 6 weeks. That would basically be the whole patch of, like, for example, 4.5 here. That in turn would be better because with how the pity is with that one, it's not good. Like, 90 pity already is not the greatest. Oh, we just that on top of these.
Next on the agenda.
Be like, oh, come on. 90 pity is insane because A, if you lose 50-50, you get the pay point, which is great, you know? That's awesome. That means you got a guarantee of that character or weapon you're aiming for. But if you lose, and like when the bear is gone, that fate point goes with it. Now the thing is though, this is the only thing I don't know, because they didn't exactly explain it, is that, like, say, okay, you lost the 50-50 to, like, say, in this banner, and you're like, oh, I don't have enough widgets, so I'm gonna wait till next time. Will it be a guarantee of that character next time, even without the fate point? Or does it just reset the pity in general?
They haven't really explained much of it, have they?
No, which is why I think they should really up it a little bit. Like, I say, put in the full patch for that one, because there's so many characters, like, look at this. If we go back to them for a minute, you get 3 limited characters. Like, for this example, in this one, you got Eula, Klee, and Albedo. There's 3 limited characters. Plus Mona, D-Luke, and Jean from Standard. I think it should be a full patch, because that is basically a full patch right there if we didn't have all these double banners already. But I would think that would be a better option, and put down the pity. Because in my opinion, 90 pity is too much. Oh boy, here we go again. You want to run with your typical head? Don't come here.
We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and frost.
And you die. Uh-oh. There you go, shield. Come on, hit me. Come on! Ow, 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 ow. Jerk. Aye. But, in my opinion, the page should go down, I'd say, honestly, I think max pity for that type manner, I'd say 60 or 70 pity. What do you think?
I agree.
Because in turn, that'll give players more of an option to get the character they want my gang if they want to. And they should also do the same for the main banners. And I know some people are like, but wait, wouldn't that mean though they would lose money? Yes and no. Because, you gotta think about this, folks. We sometimes get early pities. So, in my opinion, having that 60 SMP for the maximum would in turn make players think, oh, wait a minute, if I have, say you have 200 wishes that you saved up, or that you bought, whatever, doesn't matter. But, like, you thought beforehand, if you go by the normal pity, you'd only get one character with the guarantee at max pity. But if they drop it down to 60 or 70, that means you could technically, if you get lucky, and get on a couple constellations for the character with that many wishes. I think that would be a really good thing to help out when the pity system, because the pity system, I'll say it, it sucks.
Room for improvement.
Yeah. Like, if they actually fixed it, oh my god, I mean, that'd be amazing. Okay. Okay, I finally got something. Oh. Okay. Like, these ideas that we talk about, folks, is ideas to make the game better, not worse. And I know some people, like, they want end-game content. Well, we got a few ideas on those as well.
And crossover characters, we've got a few ideas.
Yes, let's go with that one.
That could actually make sense.
Yes. Like, example, I can see one that could come over here no problem. It's actually the main characters or characters from Honkai Star Rail, if you had to think about it.
Yeah.
Because they have a train that goes in space. They could travel to Tibet. So, what's saying that one of them decide to stay for a while, or to stay in general, like how Aloy is, that, oh, you can get this character on here. Like, so, for example, let's just say, I don't know all the characters over in Honkai Star Rail, so don't yell at me. But, say, for instance, Kafka could be one character that comes over. Like, that'd be kind of freaking sick. I got to play her a little bit, and damn, she kind of gnarly. But, like, it'd be unique in the aspect that, you know, have these crossovers. And now what I can see coming over in a crossover would be kind of like, from Final Fantasy VII. Like Cloud. Like, Cloud would fit in quite well over here.
Mm-hmm.
But who did you have for an idea for a crossover?
The main guys of Sword Art Online.
Oh, Kito! That's true.
Yeah.
They can totally do it now because of how Chiori is. Because she is a dual blader.
She is.
That means they could do it. Oh, and like have it all be in a Starburst stream. That'd be so bloody cool.
Obviously dialed down slightly.
No! Flashier the better!
It could crash the game.
Okay. Dial it back. Instead of $9, $8.999. I'm sorry.
Because no offense to Aloy, no offense at all, but she doesn't really fit.
I don't even understand how they even got they picked her. Like, when I heard you...
I don't know how we were supposed to get a constellation up. We can't.
No.
I mean, they've not really explained why. I mean, yeah, it's a great character, but
like,
how do we get her to be great?
Yeah, like, exactly. Like, for my example, would I use Aloy over Ganyu? No. But having it so, for Aloy's case, I'm thinking that Sony did a promotional deal with them, and that's what they did, or the ones that made Horizon.
Yeah.
That could have been why, but I still think when they introduced her, they should have gave us a story plot of how she got to Tibet.
Absolutely.
Because
I mean, I love Horizon, don't get me wrong, but
Horizon's a great game.
A little bit of explanation would go a very long way.
Because technically in Horizon, they don't have time travel. Or travel... Well, no, wait, no. Oh. I see.
Next on the agenda.
But the thing is, it shouldn't, like, give us a little cutscene, like... Or even a little quest saying that, you know, you still get her in the mail, but it gives you like a little quest of how she's here. Like, say you just meet her in the woods and you ask her how'd she get here.
Or a little mission that says, I can only remember some things. Can you help me find how I got here, please?
And that could be how you get the constellations.
Yeah. Like, let's say 2 missions a year from her. For example.
Yeah. I can actually see that. That would have been a lot smaller way for them to put Aloy in instead of just, you know, something else or something. Which...
I mean, they've done a great job of making her look like she belongs there.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's a lot of unanswered questions.
Yeah, like, you can't just put someone that's from a different video game in general and not give us any information of how the hell she got here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, for example, you can't just throw Junkrat in there. For one, doesn't belong. 2, is an absolute maniac.
Hey, I would laugh my ass off though. Can you imagine Junkrat against Hilichurls? I'd pay to see that.
How about Junkrat trying to do the Eula mission and getting thrown away and sending bombs everywhere?
Oh god, don't let Junkrat meet Klee. They'd have too much fun.
Ooh, bad influence.
Yep. We sure Klee's not related to him?
I hope not. She doesn't have his eyes.
Well,
or his hair.
Yeah, but you could take mostly after her mother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be funny. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
Oh, and I just realised there's a delivery service, isn't there, with Kirara?
Yep.
She could give us the missions.
Ooh. Like she goes...
Well, I found this, and gave me this and told me to give it to you, but I don't know who it's from.
Ooh, like say they love the package and it's like a book.
In your name.
Yes, and then of course she knows us. She's like, oh, I'll go find them, and find it at one of the Adventurers Guilds.
Yeah.
Automatically be at one of them. Like for example, if the characters, like for example, Aloy, for this layman's terms, Kiara met us over here at the Mondstadt one, but you met up with Aloy in Dragonspine. Because like with that spire in the middle, that could activate a portal to bring her into Tibet. That would have made more sense.
Because there are portals in the game.
Oh yeah, the Abyss uses a lot. Heck, even when you're in teleports, technically we're teleporting to different waypoints. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if they could actually put this, you know, give some information about this stuff. Like, and honestly, if they could even put some of the crossover characters that would actually kind of fit the theme of Genshin Impact, that'd be insane. Like, Kirito would be a good one. Because he'd be a sword user and a fun character. And another one that'd be a good example would be, give me that name. A Joker from Persona. Or Persona 5, technically. In my opinion. Because, like, we have summons if you use, like, not Candace. Farina, she summons. And remember, in Persona, you summon, Persona. So it happens that he summons Arsene, his Persona. What's he? That would be a little cool idea to see in the game. Oh boy, I'll take that. But I would flip seeing some of these. And then this is another thing that would kind of make it a little bit more reasonable. With these characters, these crossover characters, say we get a mini event. Or, no, I say a permanent event. Because, like, if you have the character on your account, you do the event and get their, like, their weapon. Like, for example, Kirito, he'd already have, like, one of the weapons, either the Dark Repulsor or the Elucidator. I think that's the green one. I think it's Dark Repulsor, I think. I always get names wrong all the time. But to get the other one, which would be like their signature weapon, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to. Like, you can put Mistblade or a Black Sword or anything like that on the character if you want to. But if you want to go for like pure aesthetics and get a cool buff from the weapon, you do that little event and you get the weapon. Like, it's like a turn on to the weapon.
Yeah.
Like, for example, say... Where's that area? God damn. Oh, yeah. A Downable Gorge. This would be like a nice little zone, like, say, his sword, or both. Well, maybe make it both. Because, like, before, and you can't... No. Yeah. Yep. Say he has, like, the dull blade as his starter weapon, right? But to get his weapons from the show, you could in turn go to the open gorge, there'll be a little event, then you gotta beat up some enemies to get his blades back. And it'd be most likely a purple rarity weapon, if I had to guess. Maybe one of them if they want to be nice, but most likely purple. It would actually show, like, if we go to character... Wait, no, that's what I want, dang it. It would show, like, there, like, 2 swords instead of 1. I think that'd be a cool little feature, in my opinion. Because that will make it more sensible of how you get these characters if they want to do these crossovers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not just assume that that's a character that would want, like, maybe give us a chance to vote, like, through event links.
Or through HOYO Live itself.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's wonderful having one crossover character, but they're not going anywhere with it. She's just there.
And you get her without any explanation. It's...
I mean,
really,
yeah, you've got a character, but where's it leading to? Is she just a decoration? Is she going to leave if we don't do something?
Yeah, because here's another thing that's funny about the crossover character when you think about it. If you look at Aloy's portrait behind her, if you're in this mode, she has a red background instead of the normal orange or yellow for 5-star units. What's the deal about that?
I mean, that could be unique, Banner, but again, it's like the idea was thrown in to have her.
Yeah, like, see, it says right here, Star of another world for the constellations. It says, wait a minute, the time has not yet come for this person's corner of the night sky to...
Yeah, I mean, we've read that before. But again, we need more about her.
I think I might just got a hint. I just got a hint.
That they're going to add more to it from that sentence.
Not just that. Remember the loop.
Yeah.
And this is technically her first loop. Same as the Traveler. Always for us, technically. So what's saying if when the loop happens, we don't get access to the constellations? That just dawned on me. I'm like, wait a minute. It would make more sense because her just plopping in. Like, in my
Sorry if that noise, folks. My cat's coughing.
It's alright. Like, in my opinion, that would be a really good thing to have. Like, I got a feeling about we're going back in time. Because for one reason, folks. And that, well, two reasons. One, the developer said they had a 10-year plan for the game. And we're only going up to the 4th year right now. And remember, we're already almost to Natlin. So figure we're another year or so, maybe 2 years at a push, would already be in Snezhnaya. Which is the
Unless they're going to bring somewhere else out.
Even then, no, because like technically, if we don't buy the version updates, version 1.0 we got Mondstadt. Version Mondstadt and Leeway. And then 2.0 we got Inazuma. 3.0 we got Sumeru. And then 4.0 we got Fontaine. So that means 6.0 would give us access to Snezhnaya. Everyone by that information alone. You know what I mean? What? Like, going from that point of sense, something's gonna happen in the story plot. Because, like, I got a feeling we're gonna throw back to potentially before the Traveler woke up. I'm thinking we're going back 500 years prior to when the fall of Conria happened. And I know this is a theory, it's more of a theory than an idea. But the one thing I want to say about this, and that's quite simple. Why are we getting items in the game like these? Why do we have a piece of from Dvalin, a piece from Ajdaha, a piece from Signora, Ruka Devada, Fossilor? Why do we have those items? That doesn't make much sense. And even this thing right here, this item is from Makoto, aka a sister. So what's saying that all these items we are collecting aren't gonna apply something
to use?
Because, for example, this would be a cool little thing to do. Say, for example, this piece of this thing here for Makoto. Say we go back in time, right, folks? We meet up with Makoto at the colony began destroyed and all. But this time, we use this item, like it'll give you the option to use the item to save Makoto instead of letting her die. But I'll say, like, you must give up this item. So, this item here, for example. And in turn, you get Makoto as a character. And I think it should be based on the rarity of the item. So, for example, this being a 4-star, should be a 4-star unit. Well, imagine the look on Ray and Charlotte's face seeing her sister alive in the present day. Well, I'm like, say you gotta do all the story again, but you have these certain characters before then. Like with Makoto, she talks to her sister and talks to her from doing something stupid. And that would in turn activate this. So instead of seeing Senora die, she lives. A chain reaction. You get my point?
Absolutely. I think that's what the game's going to be about soon, chain reactions.
Oh, that's a good point now. I mean, I've not answered that. But I do think folks are going to end here for now. So, Dragging Out the D&D Family Music Show will be a great time. Once again, we haven't do much today. We're just talking about ideas and a little theory at the end, which I still think they should do it. I wouldn't mind seeing all the stuff that we talked about today come into the game. Because that'd be amazing. Because A, I'll say, I call here first. But, you know, my boy Nat. Anyway, though, if you're enjoying it, thank you for watching. Hope to see you on getting back. I'll see you in that video and take on everybody. You must take care. Catch you on the next video.